champion. There it is, hoisting that big trophy. Involved in one of the closest finishes ever in Cup Series history at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we welcome Daniel Suarez. You look so nice. You had like 5 minutes to change and get ready.
Hey, I took a shower. I relaxed. I had lunch. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I just got out of the
I wasn't going to say anything, but yeah, you look nice.
Yeah, I feel like my face is still a little red from having the helmet on for like an hour and a half. But I cannot explain to you guys how excited I am to be here today, because it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been here in the booth with you guys calling a race, and I'm super excited. Truck racing is amazing, and I can't wait to see these guys go after.
Well, let's talk to you about what you just experienced. What is the track like right now? What are these drivers up against?
Yeah, this racetrack is one
Hello,
of the
hello.
racetracks that we have in this country, in my opinion. I love it because you have a lot of options. You can run the bottom, middle, top, everywhere. We struggled a little bit with our Chevy Camaro today. You know, the speed wasn't horrible, but the balance it just wasn't exactly what I was looking for. But we went to work, and I feel that we got it better. And right now we have a pretty good direction on where to go. But I believe that this weekend is going to be, yes, about the speed, but more about execution. You know, how you make adjustments. Tomorrow, pit stops, the in and out, the coming in hard, leaving hard, and all these things. It's about the execution the weekend. So super excited for that. I have an amazing team behind me, and I can't wait to start the weekend tonight with you guys.
It's All-Star Weekend. This is no points. It's just a bunch of money on the line on Sunday, so we're looking forward to that. But how about this guy? He'll be competing with him on Sunday. Kyle Busch, the only former winner in the field, and he's back. He wants to pick up his 5th Truck Series win. He has 12 monster trophies already. Moments ago, we talked to Amanda Busick.
For the first time since 2023, Kyle Busch is on hold here.
A happy Kyle Busch interview, maybe?
He already has 4 wins here at the Monster Mile. What about this place brings out the best in you?
It's just fun, you know. It's a great racetrack, a lot of fun just being able to attack this place. And, you know, the concrete nature of it makes it a little bit different than the normal asphalt that we go to each and every week. So it gives you something different to look forward to.
Looking for a second win on the season, guys.
And that is Kyle Busch. You get to race against him every Sunday. What is he like as a competitor?
You know, Kyle is one of those drivers that you can never count him out, because the guy is just so good. You know, he's just very good, very knowledgeable as well. You know, one thing is the talent. There is a lot of drivers here that have a lot of talent, but the knowledge that this guy has is unbelievable. And to be able to race against the truck guys is going to be a lot of fun to watch it.
All right, well, let's go trackside now for the command to fire engines.
Dover Motor Speedway, here to give the command to fire engines with the most famous words in motorsports. Please welcome, from EcoSave, Virginia Haskins, and her niece, Eva Robertson.
Drivers, start your engine!
36 truckers are ready to take
bud?
Sir, got you loud and clear. Wow, what a weekend last weekend was. What did practice earlier today feel like? And can you make it a fifth in a row today? I certainly think so. We had a good, safe line posture along Toyota Tundra. Scott and the guys did a great job getting ready for this weekend. It took a little bit of a guess at it. Hadn't been here in 6 years, and things have changed and evolved, and I felt like we had a good practice there. Good to have two sets of tires to work on things. And got some things we got accomplished, and I think we got a good race truck to go and fight KB and the 88 up here. I think those two were the best in practice along with us. So I think we'll have a good day. 200 laps is a long way around the Monster Mile, so let's make it last and be there at the end. All right, give Miles all you got, and I'll meet you at the start-finish line for a beer if you do it again. Absolutely. This time I'll do it a little bit more efficiently. How about that?
Love it. Well, let's drop back just a little bit and dial up our friend Clint Boyer out of retirement for one time and one time only. What do you think, Daniel? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, amigo Clint, how are you doing down there? Are you having a good time so far?
Yeah, I haven't started yet. This is exactly what I was looking for. Just a nice little casual Friday afternoon here, buddy. How are you?
Muy bien, muy bien. ¿Tú crees que vas a ganar hoy o cuál es el plan?
Sí, on all the above. The plan is to march this Dodge Ram forward somehow. But Daniel, nobody knows better than you. Talk about roles reversed. Here I am in the truck, and you're up there. But you know the deal here. Hard track to pass. Gonna have to wear them down slowly but surely on a long run. We'll keep the balance under me. That means take care of these tires.
Hey, amigo, I just want to say that I'm super proud of you that you actually understood the question. So you throw me out of my comfortable zone, but we're going to be watching, my friend, and we're going to be pulling for you. Have some fun.
I just know how it is when you're up there on that end and you ask a question and a bunch of dummy race car drivers never answer. Now I'm trying to be with that race car driver again. I'll try to derail you as we go here, okay?
Okay, amigo. Good luck.
All right, let's take a look now at the EcoSave 200 starting grid. Starting with our pole sitter, his 24th career pole, Kyle Busch, alongside Ty Majeski, starting on the front row for the second straight week.
On the second row, Giovanni Guerrero on the number 17, and also on the fourth position, Katie Honeycutt.
Strong row you got there, Daniel. I've got Christopher Bell, got it done at Bristol just a couple weeks back, and Brandon Jones driving that wonderful number 1 truck.
Let's take a look at the rest of the field. Tough drivers throughout.
Let me get off my bed and come over here before I fuck up and take another nap like I did this afternoon. Hey God, they just can't be bothered to give you a functioning leaderboard for the truck race, can they? So I'm guessing half this race, the leaderboard on your screen will just be the starting lineup. We'll see. Hey, Frankie Muniz is back this week. So is Natalie Dicker. Isn't that fantastic?
All right, we have two reporters covering all the action. Sims and Amanda Busick. Good evening, Amanda.
Hey, JB, I was talking to Ty Majeski about his season earlier today, and he said it's just been one thing after another for that team. Very circumstantial and out of their control. But he told me that they've had more speed than he's seen in his entire career alongside Joe Shear Jr. He hopes that the
Kyle Busch on the pole. He picked the outside line.
side tonight, and the racing gods will be in his favor, Josh.
Sorry.
Star famine for him. Anytime he's hopped in this truck, he's got the win, he's got the runner-up finish, but also 4 finishes of 22nd or worse. I talked to his crew chief, Chad Walter. He told me practice was okay. They had issues at the start. They got better. Walk by 18, but if anyone has the ability to...
Another fun field for the truck series. That's one of the reasons I've been so engaged this year with trucks.
Thank you, Josh. Well, Michael, how about our...
Every week I'm like, oh, what a fun lineup for the truck race.
A mile and a half, you can see there, the turns are banked 24 degrees. That sounds kind of benign, but it isn't. That's a lot of banking, a lot of speed here at this racetrack. You can see it's symmetrical, both back, front, and stretch are the same length. Great racetrack.
Yeah, great racetrack. And on race analysis, we have 200 laps, 200 miles, stage 1, 45 laps.
Somebody hit the SAP button on this son of a bitch. I'm kidding. I'm just making fun of all the boomers on social media that will bitch about Daniel Suarez's accent. And Clint Boyer's in this race. Wonder if he's going to get the itchy arm.
So we're going to have to come in to get some gas in that final stage. I think we'll pit at the end of the first and second stage. Tire wear is a concern here. So that's your weigh-in.
Side of the Dover All-Star race. I'm still snickering about that after all these months of leading up to this.
Degrees. We're supposed to just go up from here, but just perfect temperature for a race tonight. It's been like this all day. Real windy earlier.
A little bit windy, but it's been a beautiful day.
2 onboards here. Clint Boyer for Ram.
And Daniel,
22nd.
these photos from inside this cab, they're so amazing. Seeing you guys in there doing what you do, battling that truck, and you're looking at Lane Riggs and our Ford onboard. It's just so cool to be able to get that look at the driver doing his thing.
You know, the level of intensity of this racetrack is something that is very hard to describe because you are directly working extremely hard inside these trucks.
Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Born on the track, built for the street.
We're going racing, guys. This is so cool. Dover, we've talked about the Monster Mile, how tough it is. We're getting ready to show you at home how crazy this thing can get.
Half the field has never been here in a truck. We have a first timer, Destiny Spurlock.
Majeski took the bottom, working those wheels. Excuse me, Kyle Busch took
Kyle Busch took the outside dummies, the pole sitter.
We'll have to watch that all night long to see if that upper lane is indeed.
Starting the race at 5:30 at a track with no lights. Luckily, NASCAR's on a really long, good weather streak for their races.
Tighten those belts one last time. Kyle Busch on the outside. Ty Majeski on the inside. Jake Ruggiero, Caden Honeycutt.
And we're green at the Monster Mile.
Flag is in the air. We are racing at the Monster.
Right now, it's a little bit of a different shape than what it's going to be because, you know, we just finished with the cup roller and the racer actually got pretty wide in practice. So I'm pretty sure that these guys are going to learn a lot of what the racetrack has right now and trying to adapt
And my back hurts all of a sudden. What the hell?
the racers later in the race.
Kyle Busch leads lap 1. Majeski, Honeycutt, Brandon Jones, Ruggiero 5th.
We've got multiple groups, and you saw that on lap 1. They're already all over the place.
No, you can see, you know, NASCAR and the racetrack here, they do an amazing job cleaning the racetrack and using the tire dragon.
Keep an eye on Boyer. Said his truck was really tight in practice.
I mean, we're already in the second and third lane, in our second stint in with both
Work it, Boyer. Work it.
running in the third lane very soon here. Look at my amigo Clean, he's already going at it.
Running just outside the top 20 on there. Watch him work that wheel. Everybody has a different form.
Fighting the wheel hard there. That's a ill handling truck he's got at the moment.
Bobbing around, he's battling the front end. Back in 22nd, just gave up his spot.
No wonder his neck hurts. Look at his head. It's bouncing all over the place.
No, totally. But you know something about Clean, I mean, he's a very good racing driver. And he's going to figure it out. You know, I can wait to see his develop, you know, throughout the race. And he's going to start.
Like I turned my fan off a minute ago, but I'm already turning it the fuck back on because it got hot really fast. We got the Clint cam today.
Women in the field.
Clint, as long as you're not racing with Natalie Decker for position, you can't be too hard on yourself.
The two of Luke Baldwin.
Kyle Busch is starting to check out,
Don't see him
to
in
the surprise of no one.
He's set on go. That kid does a really good job behind the wheel of that 2 truck.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Baldwin about hooked himself on Boyer there. He kind of squeezed Boyer into the outside and almost got turned. Now Boyer got to his outside, and I think Luke's giving him a lot of space to let him go. That was almost bad. Hocevar started 18th. He's up to 13th. Yo, man, how are you? Hi, how are you?
Well, Josh talked about Carson Hocevar starting mid-pack up 5 positions already, the most positions gained.
Saw him work his way around Cole Butcher there in 13th.
Fuck.
I think Carson might be the biggest mover. Stuart Friesen had to go to the rear for a
exactly how the racetrack was an hour ago, on practice. And now we have a battle for second place here. We talked a lot about his progression, Daniel. And at Texas, he was so close to winning and hard on himself after that race. He said, I just got to figure out how to win. And then it wasn't a week later, he did just that in very, very impressive fashion at the road course in New York. And I think this kid is a guy that you could race on. I agree with you, Michael.
Yeah, I think Honeycutt could make it to Cup in the future. I see the vision.
Where they are. And I was happy to see that he was hard on himself. I'm very sure that now that he was able to break that barrier, get a win, and now he's going to get in a roll. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see him win more races.
He's getting around the outside of Majeski for second right now. Kyle Busch has a second and a half lead over him, though.
I know you love seeing that, Daniel. He just went up to the top, made that move. At a racetrack, when you've got all these racing grooves, when you're better than a cat, you're going to have a place to get it done.
Kyle Busch, Caden Honeycutt, Tom Majeski, Jim Reserve. I don't ever want to see Lane Riggs looking in the camera doing that ever again, by the way, what they just showed. Guy in the flag stand for a second, I thought that was Brian France waving the green flag. I went, what? There might be a, if I can stay awake, excuse me, there might be a Batman Arkham Knight stream later. I need to pick that up again because Lego Batman comes out in a few days.
I just want you to look here. Just finish. I found this nickel right here across the parking lot on the way up here. Shoot his heads up, buddy. And if he goes out there and lays an egg, he is never going to hear the end.
Instead of coming back for commercial and seeing the race, we have to come back for commercial and watch this goofy shit
And the only people who probably
for way too long.
Chief antagonist, Kevin Harvick, and I can guarantee you he hasn't gone far. He is going to pipe in somewhere with Boyer throughout this race. Take a look at Boyer right now on track. Just lost one spot since the start of this race, and even had a little contact here with Baldwin.
tries to fill a hole, and Baldwin says, "Not so quick, young man." Oh, Cliff Boyer is doing a great
Yeah,
job.
young man.
Like he's doing a good job, and he just racing with experience. And I wouldn't be surprised if he actually goes towards the front as a regular. I think so too. I think the long haul is going to be Clint's friend. He knows how to get
to understand how to manage those tires, how to use this racetrack to get the most out of that ramp.
How does the monster rate on the difficulty scale in your mind?
You know, this racetrack is definitely not easy, and especially when your car or truck is not handling well, because there is not a lot of place to hide. So I would say that to me it's one of my favorite racetracks, but also it's one of the most difficult racetracks because imagine that it's like a roller coaster. You know, you go up, you go down, you go up, you go down.
Okay, Honeycutt, we showed him get around time at jet ski for second. What are you hearing, Amanda?
Yeah, it was in a 67th career start in the Grapple Truck Series. And Honeycutt to pick up his first win. So I asked him, what's next? He said, it's a new race, it's a new day. And I said, can you win here today? He said, well, I certainly want to. And then like a true stock car racer, he said, I want an oval win.
He didn't see the road course win coming as his first good victory. And you know, Daniel, I thought it was interesting. He had to drive 7 corners perfectly at the end of that race. He gave a little bit of bump to Zilich, and he had to be perfect and drive away, and he did just that. It doesn't matter whether that's a road course or a short track or a super speedway. You just got to go do the job at hand.
My dad used to tell me, Daniel, it doesn't matter.
Christopher Bell's creeped up to 5th. Don't forget he's in this race. He won Bristol a while back.
Michael, that is going to help him so much of his personal confidence. Right now, I guarantee you that he has way more confidence than 2 weeks ago. And because of that, there is a bigger chance that he can win tonight.
That's somebody that doesn't lack for confidence, isn't Seabell? He can get it done anywhere we go, and he's fast now, up in the top 5 with that 62 truck. Look at that.
And Bell swung out way wide into turn 1 there.
Remember, guys, that when I was saying, okay, whoever goes up there to the very, very edge is going to make some speed, while at the same time, you're going to use your tires a little.
Now he gets underneath Gio, and Gio pushes up the track, leaves a hole open. Bell can't quite get there yet.
Make a run, and then he goes back to the bottom. So he knows that he can use that as a tool, but not to use it too much.
Trying to find a way around Gio Ruggiero for fourth. Hearing there might be an issue with Carson.
More mechanical for Hocevar. That's been a recurring theme this year in trucks. The steering's broken or something. He's running 12.
Does that sound like a power steering issue to you, Daniel?
You know,
Of all the places to get a power steering problem, Dover's definitely high on the list of where you don't want it to happen.
in Bristol, in practice, I had a steering issue. So I don't know if it's just a coincidence or it's a little bit of a trend, but I had a steering issue. Luckily, mine happened in practice and we're able to fix it. So
And Bell takes 4th from Ruggiero.
It's race.
Kyle Busch cruising with a 2-second lead. Not a lot going on.
Pit road, he was
And Daniel Hemrick is off the pace and on pit road, and definitely not even running at pit road speed.
No power, just rolling to a stop. That has
Hopefully he
every
gets to
look
his
of
box.
an engine issue.
Oh, he's going to get to the garage. Fuck the pit box.
Pretty good speed early in this race, but now he's out.
Safely into the garage area, but at least temporarily out of the race is Daniel Hemrick.
Daniel Hemrick, Michael, we just
Not having a great year.
practice show that he's turned things around the last couple of weeks. Finished fourth at the Glen, 7th before that at Texas.
What about later race, Jamie and Daniel? We were worried about he and his teammate Chandler Smith in that practice session. They didn't have speed at all. He's been able to rally, gotten a decent qualifying lap in, and just now moving forward. So I think the move there off of turn 2.
You know, I'm actually a fan of Lane Briggs. You know, I really like his style. He's aggressive. He's also, I think he's getting smart. You know, as he gains experience, and he's just a very, very good driver. So I'm actually looking forward to see how he develops as the race goes on.
14 laps to go here in stage number 1. So far, Kyle Busch has led them all out front.
Good morning, USA. I don't know why I got the American Dad song in my head. Man, you guys talk too much. Did Kyle Busch just lap Tyler Ankrum? Hocevar's having power steering problems, and he just picked up another position. That's kind of odd. Boyer's going to be hanging on for dear life to stay on the lead lap here in about 5 laps or so. So keep your eye on that. Majeski just about wiped out under a lap truck in the middle of 2. He got loose underneath him. And old Kyle's just cruising. To go in stage 1. Come on, Boyer, pick up the pace. Boyer going to get lapped by Kyle Busch. He's probably going to think he's back driving that damn Harry Scott 51 car. They made it to 15 when he drove it. That was his penance for the itchy arm at Richmond. He had to go drive a shipbox car for a year. And with 7 to go, Boyer is the last car on the lead lap. Boyer's running better than fucking Corey LaJoy in the same equipment. I'd just like to point that out. Clint Boyer, who hasn't ran a truck race in like a decade, is outrunning a guy who runs every week. Minnie Tyrell's shockingly having a good race, the best of the Ram trucks today. Boyer's not far off of Brennan Queen, who was probably the best driver they got. Had to be a very humbling season so far for old Butterbean. Oh, we got a wreck. Just saved Boyer's ass. Boyer's going to stay on the lead lap. Spurlock in the 69 just crashed. With 6 to go. Well, that's a pretty paint scheme.
What a shame, you know. She was learning a lot, right? And getting better every single time.
Yeah, and the thing is, she was impressive in practice. They had a penalty, and they didn't get out on the track right away, and then they fought some electrical issues. But when she got a clean lap or 2, you could tell she had speed. It's all going to end here.
She didn't have speed. I mean, good grief. She has no experience. Like, she's getting experience. Let's not sit here and talk like she was having like a great day. Nothing against her. I don't know if she's going to be good or not.
Let's see what happened at Destiny here.
Does Fox actually have a shot of the wreck? She got a little loose. Somebody packed air on her. She got loose and fought that thing down the entire back straightaway and just overcorrected a few times. Thought she had it saved, and then that's such a noob wreck to just accelerate straight into the outside wall like that.
What a shame. That's just all the learning that goes on. If you're ever going to try to save one anywhere in America, Dover might be the toughest place to do so. Did you see how much banking are on those straightaways? It's so difficult, Michael. Pits are open. Let's see what these guys do right here. Kyle will come for sure. He's not racing for stage points. Destiny walking away. That's a great sign.
Yeah, look for the Cup guys to all pit here. I'd like to see Boyer pit here and then stay out at the end too. Oh, well, hell, most of the field seems to pit. Pretty much everybody. So that evens that out, so never mind. Credit to NASCAR for getting pit road open quick so we can get a restart with at least 2 laps to go in this thing.
They're going to make some massive adjustments either now or later on in the race to get him what he needs to in terms of the 62 of Steve Bell. Quiet on the radio about that car before tires are cleared. 62 of Megan.
Yeah, we knew Kyle Busch was going to take that because he's all about winning here, looking for that 5th win on the season. He was talking about the tires. He said they kind of have a basketball feel to them.
The 11 team of Caden Honeycutt, they won the race off pit road.
Caden Honeycutt was able to
Drops to second.
Kyle on pit road. And these guys are going to come up behind some trucks that stayed out, which I don't know if you think this, Daniel, but as a race fan, this is going to be crazy.
This is gonna be a little local, Mike.
See, Brennan Queen stayed out.
4 laps if we get
He was on the lead
restart
lap.
with 1 or 2 to go. Man, we're going to see a show.
I mean, maybe we're gonna have a lap.
Yeah.
Maybe a lap only. So who knows? You know, who knows? It may work out okay for those guys that stay out to try to gain some points.
Wouldn't you like to just get those points without having to race anybody for them?
Let me tell you something, Mike. We tried last week. I don't know if you saw, and it didn't work out so
Didn't
good
work
for
out.
us in Watkins Lane. 7 laps was a little bit too much.
That was
But
fun.
1 lap, it may be okay.
So we had quite a few trucks stay out, including Dawson Sutton in the 26, who's right behind the pace truck there. Well, the greatest people in racing is
Indy 500 next week.
We're under 2 weeks away from the 110th running of the Indy 500. Don't miss the pageant.
By the way, just to give you a heads up, the only stream you'll get from me next week is trucks. Because I'm planning on going to the O'Reilly Series race and obviously going to the 600 on Sunday. So, just letting y'all know. Not that anybody gives a fuck, but there will only be 1 stream next week. Truck race on Friday. Oh, Caden Honeycutt, too fast on pit road.
You just hate to see happen. They took
Ben Rhodes, too fast on pit road.
gave up stage points and now he's going to restart last.
You know,
Bummer.
that's very unfortunate. But you know, the good thing about this is that you know he has only 2 laps. He's gonna start in the tail of the field, but only he has 2 laps, and then he's gonna be able to reset. He has a good truck, I believe.
Butcher and Brennan Queen stayed out, so they're running 1-2. Kyle Busch will be third. Honeycutt drops to the rear for his penalty.
Half of the day, half of the
And
race.
we're going to have a 1-lap shootout.
We're going to choose it up. We're going to race 1 lap to see who wins this stage. Cole Butcher, Butterbean Queen.
Those are the 2, Michael, that stayed out there. All the guys behind him immediately. Those who did. Caden Honeycutt, of course, you see him on there, will drop to the rear.
Let me just
for that
tell
speed
you,
penalty.
those 2 aren't going to win this stage.
It's gonna be tough. You know, I was hoping that they were gonna have a little bit bigger buffer.
Fluffer, right?
Kyle Busch is right there.
Michael Waltrip got excited when he heard something that rhymed with fluffer.
Speed 3 wide in the middle of 1 and 2.
We might not even get that far.
Yeah,
It might be on the front straightaway.
it may be, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And you know, what is the interesting thing here, Michael and Jamie, is that the racetrack is very clean. Only the 2 bottom lanes. The 3rd lane, actually, if you see it here in a second, you're gonna see all the rubber, so it's not super clean. And you see, you know, all that rubber on the 3rd lane. So Kyle Busch is gonna have to go there to go 3 wide. So the moment he goes there, yes, he has new tires, but the racetrack is dirty. So it's gonna still be better than old tires, but he's gonna have to get there first.
Yeah, it had dropped close to a second of lap time, and when that caution flew for our leaders. So just if you're at home sitting there with your seat laid back, raise it forward, please, because
Race it for a second.
it could be crazy.
Get ready, that 7 truck, Kyle Busch, led 40 laps today, already happy with his truck. All right, here we go. As the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Brendan Butterbean Queen, side by side on the front row. Older tires. Kyle Busch, Ty Majeski. Breathing down their neck. Green flag back in the
All right, Cole Butcher, Brennan Queen. Good pushing on the outside there from Bush to the 13 here. Kyle takes it up to the outside, and he's going to fly by and go win stage 1. For what? And we almost had a massive wreck off of 2. Lane rig, straight up, we're about to wreck, and save it. Great camera work there, Fox. We really need to see Kyle Busch cross the finish line by himself instead of showing the potential crash. Somehow they didn't wreck. When I was going, and it was Brennan Queen trying to gather it back up. From 2nd to 12th in 1 lap. Goddamn. At least Butcher held on to 3rd. On the backside. Pause. 20-minute stage yellow. There should have been about 4 or 5 wrecks here around where Lane Riggs, and Carson Hocevar were. Hocevar tries to wreck Bell. Don't think he meant to try, but he damn near did. And then there was a big stack up off of 2 with Ruggiero and Crane. And of course, Hocevar forces 3 fucking wide again and nearly causes another wreck. And Riggs gets in the back of Brennan Queen again. So Hocevar, who claimed earlier to have steering problems, certainly is not letting that slow him down.
As crazy as I thought it would be, there's the 12 truck of butter. He'll be very anxious to get to pit road. It's going to be just a few trucks on pit road here.
It's a great onboard shot of what was going on there.
Cole Butcher, I want to give a shout out to him again. Hanging on, we saw how difficult it was to do what he did.
Honestly, we were so focused in the men's that we don't even know how he finished there.
Yeah.
He did a good job.
That Thorsport truck, I feel like he's fast every week, Michael and Daniel, but we just can't finish him.
Yeah,
It's a solid finish tonight for Cole Butcher.
We had some crashes and things that
That's some good points there, Mr. Cole Butcher.
shows the talent behind the wheel to be a contender.
A couple takers on pit road, filling up with Sunoco race fuel with zero carbon bioethanol. Cole Butcher, one of those, coming in for tires and service, stayed out. Of course, Butterbean Queen, the other that stayed out at the end of stage 1.
That team's got to be very proud of the call and the result. We know Rich Lucius likes to throw a Hail Mary. That's the crew chief for Cole Butcher. And he threw one there. And it worked. It worked. It worked.
The all-important stage points.
Yes.
Something to show for it later in the race. Something happens. At least it wasn't all for nothing. There's Cliff Blair.
Old Boyer's still on the lead lap.
21st.
I agree. Oh, wait, nobody said anything. Hemrick's going to troll Boyer now. Or technical difficulties, whatever. Fox on the game as always. Yeah, let's wait till 1 to go and they're doing the choose cone to fucking have Harvick try to chime in to Boyer. Hey, Boyer said you were the worst driver in NASCAR, period, Mikey, so zip it.
Kevin, we need to have a little better restart here, bud. I don't know if your vision is bad or not, but we're going to need to keep up a little bit better with the truck in front of you. Can we accomplish that, please? We can, we can. Hey, I don't know why you didn't let him do that choose there, Frank. He ain't any better at math than I am. Can we count the whole thing down for you? All you had to do was follow instructions, which we know you're not very good at. So just in case you didn't know, we are coming to the green flag. So go ahead, close that gap up. We're all watching. Oh my God.
Well done, Harvick. Greg Denny Jr. is spotted.
Harvick's up on the spotter stand. Now that we've been under caution for a good 45 minutes, we can see a little bit of racing. Kyle Busch, Tom Majeski, Carson Hocevar, Mr. Ross Chastain. I don't know why I like saying Mr. Ross Chastain. It just sounds better. Kyle Busch is just dominating this race. And we have a new challenger, though. Chastain into second. Christopher Bell was a pretty fast truck in the first stage. Made up a lot of ground, but he got nearly wrecked by Hocevar and shuffled during that one-lap clusterfuck. Restarted about 8th, I think. Boyer 3 wide. Boyer can't get away from Luke Baldwin today. Let's see if Boyer's faster this run. He looks like he might be a little better. A little more aggressive on this restart was Boyer. He wasn't comfortable at the start of the race. That truck's not been handling good at all. Ram has not been consistently good this year speed-wise.
Just a reminder tonight, 200 laps, 200 miles. Stages are 45 laps, and the third and final stage will be 110 laps.
Hemrick's back on track, 22 laps down. I feel bad for him. Remember when he was in Cup full-time? Don't know how that ever happened. Daniel Hemrick once had a full-time Cup ride. Bell back in the top 5, passing Hocevar. Haven't gotten an update on if he was having any more steering or mechanical issues. Oh yeah, Jamie Little is always the one who asks, why would you even want to finish a race? I'll never forget Joey Logano's reaction when she asked that. So why would you do this? And Joey's like, well, somebody's got to finish the race. I don't see anybody capable of giving Kyle Busch a challenge except Bell, but he restarted too far back to really do anything this run. If Bell could restart on the front 2 rows, I think he might be able to hang with Kyle.
stage 2, it's going to be very tough for you to find it by stage 3 magically. So let's see if we can make progress here now that we're getting halfway into stage 2.
Well, I like the looks of this 11 truck. He's had to come through a lot of traffic. I've seen him way up top like he is.
Honeycutt's fast too. I don't think he's race winning fast, but he's fast.
That's going to get him over. Don't think it's too out of the question for him to be top 5 by the end of this stage.
Early. Hey, Miss Delaware's here. Tiger High. Beautiful night for a race here in Dover, Delaware. Ha!
Get out of here.
Potential for a top 10 day, top 12 day. I got wiped out there following a 45. And when I put so much freaking effort into becoming a better road course racer, I joke with you guys, I suck and I don't give a damn about road course. I really do. Right? It's competitive nature and I push hard every time we get in the car. And at that point in the race, man, everything was clicking. And it was a lap that time would be faster than 49, be a little slower, be faster. Like, okay, like I'm judging myself against one of the best road courses. And it's working. Wiped out. When that happens, you see freaking red, man. You see red, and you don't care who's out there. You don't care if your wife and kids are on the racetrack. You're gonna race the dog show because you just had everything ripped away from you. 35 was in that mix. I raced the shit out of him. 20 was in that mix. I raced the shit out of him. Whoever else was in that bag, I didn't care. Just because my race was ruined 30 seconds before him. They have no idea. So I put myself in their shoes. So seatbelt, what you see there on pit road is seatbelt pissed that I raced them smart. And that was me simply saying, I don't give a damn. I just had my race ruined. And so I'm going to race everybody. I don't care who it is. There's no disrespect to you. That's what Adam was saying there. No disrespect to you. My day was ruined. And you guys were just
Welcome back to the EcoSave 200. Jamie Little, Michael Waltrip, Daniel Suarez with you in the booth. Josh Sims, Amanda Busick on pit road. We've had 3 different leaders so far. Kyle Busch, Colt Butcher, 3 laps. Caden Honeycutt, 11 in the 11 truck led 1 lap. But this guy, your amigo on his Perez.
Mi amigo.
You know, he
They know one Spanish word and they're going to say it over and over.
a little bit of damage right there in the right front.
What about
You know,
puto?
it's hard to tell here what happened. Either he got a wall,
Caden Honeycutt back in the top 10.
he got a flat tire, and then he went high.
Pretty fast.
We don't really know. I mean, it seems here that he's already running slow here, so a little bit unfortunate. Already the truck is a little bit damaged now, and he's just trying to make a bad day not horrible.
And you know, the thing is, Jamie, as soon as that happens, he's back to, 32nd position. They're just so many good trucks and so competitive and so difficult to overcome such a big issue on the track.
Just like that, 3 laps down too. We listen in to Kyle Busch, the leader.
Felt like I was just a little bit slow to fire, air pressure wise. Just didn't quite have the stick that I needed. Took like 2 laps to come in. Now it's back to just kind of slide the front tires again, center off. Tree's fine.
Well, he's dominated. He's led 70 laps. He's leading now, but the truck isn't perfect. Daniel, are you guys ever 100% happy?
You never, because if you're 100% happy, then you have to push your car truck harder, a little bit harder and make it do something. But, Kyle here right now, he's being proactive. What do I mean with that? Every single truck is trying to make adjustments, trying to make improvements to
try to catch him. And the last thing he wants is to stay comfortable and then someone else to make an adjustment for a stage 3 and get a little bit better than him. So he has to always try to look what are the weaknesses of his truck or car to be able to continue to get better.
Yeah, that's something we're seeing out of Lane Riggs now, up to 7th. Talked about the slow start today, but I want to ask you this or comment, Daniel. A confident Kyle Busch is a dangerous Kyle Busch. He's getting better on Sunday afternoons. He's awesome fast here in this truck today. I think that's a bit of a warning shot to the folks in NASCAR to say, don't count me out quite yet.
No, you're absolutely right, Michael. But I would say this. Momentum in racing, you and I know that is extremely important. And obviously, Kyle, right now, he's starting to build some momentum. Not just on the truck side, but also on Sundays, right? But confidence, I mean, this guy has plenty of confidence. I mean, he has won some races, so I think that he's definitely not lacking confidence. Maybe he's lacking a little bit of momentum, and he's getting that, but no, you know, he's one of those drivers that he has accomplished so much that you know that anytime he's gonna come back because he's just that good at that experience.
68-time winner in the Truck Series. That's the most by a lot. 4th winner here at Dover.
Well, that's because everywhere we go, he's won 4 or 6. I mean, it's crazy the stats that you throw out when you look at this cat behind the wheel of a truck. I mean, just think about this track alone, but it's like this everywhere we go, Jamie. He's the Dover dominant.
Throughout the years, 4 Dover wins, most all time. He's the only former winner in the field tonight. Won his last 3 Dover starts. Most laps led at Dover all time.
Daniel, he's pretty good. Daniel, you're going to get tired of hearing this. Like, yeah, he's pretty good.
That's pretty good. He's definitely good. Hey, what about 11 of Fanico? Look, he's now in the top 10. I believe that he's one of those trucks that can give a run for his money to the 7 of Calvin. So, let's see.
What about Ross Chastain?
Haven't talked about him much tonight, Michael.
I know he's popped up in the 2nd position, and he's only a half second to the rear of Kyle. He's got him right there in his sights, and as they hit traffic, Ross just lap after lap has been able to gain ground versus Kyle. And I noticed going way up high. Look at that line he's running.
Michael, oh, how close Ross Chastain.
Lap traffic may be aiding Ross Chastain there just a little bit, but he's going to hit a snag there.
We did. Restart violation. Got him mired back in the pack. Then he had a hard hit. Cade Honeycutt drove the race of his life for the last couple of laps and ended up getting his first career win. There he is.
Hayden Honeycutt. Daniel said this truck is into the top 10. Last time by, he was faster than the leaders.
Yeah, I think the leaders are also a little bit in traffic, but it's still like his truck is fast. And I believe that if he gets the track position back, I think he's gonna be a contender up front with the 7 and the 45.
This is a
Oh, Butcher.
unscheduled stop.
Look how much damage he has, Michael, on the right side.
We talked about him having trouble week in, week out, and looks like he swung a little wide and hung that 13 truck into the fence. Race first stage, and now he's gotten a wreck again.
Yeah, that truck is gonna be limping. You know, these trucks they play so much cycles. You know, the tail being a little bit out, and the cycles and the downforce of these bodies, and the right side of this truck is completely destroyed, which is very different to you know, Perez. You know, my amigo Perez, because he was actually able to have a little bit of contact, but his truck is still some
Majeski's caught up for 2nd here. 4 to go. We're about halfway through this race. It's kind of flying by.
All right, 4 laps to go here in stage number 2.
Remarkably uneventful.
About half a second
Not
behind
boring, just
Michael
uneventful.
Ty Majeski, Gio Romero, and Christopher Bell in the top 5.
Majeski was confident in his truck. Look at that battle for the lead. That's how close.
We got a 3-truck battle for the lead forming, but the stage is going to end and ruin it. So. And then Kyle Busch will fire off again to a big lead. Good for Kyle, though. I mean, I hope he wins. Never thought I'd say I hope Kyle Busch wins a truck race, but needs to win something.
He's seeing that if he doesn't make this stuff better, the next stage is stage number 3, which is the longest stage. He's gonna have to do something
2 to go, stage 2.
to improve his truck in the long run.
Looking on the scoring pylon, another guy who needed a good run tonight, Grant Enfinger into
tonight. Sun's still out.
There's that number 9. Grant County Mulch.
Grant County Mulch for Grant Infinger.
Picked up 1 point.
He's going to finish 10th at stage 2 as well, it looks like.
Mentioned the lappers in front of him slowing down their momentum.
I ain't even been paying attention. Boyer got lapped, didn't he? Nah, Boyer didn't get lapped, I don't think. I ain't even been looking. Oh, Kyle got loose under the lap truck. Hangs on
Kyle Busch hangs on.
by a bumper for stage 2. Ross Chastain right on his heels for second. Majeski third, Rogero fourth, Bell fifth, Hocevar sixth. And let's be honest, nobody else in this race matters.
Well, trouble, man.
More adventures between Clint Boyer and Luke Baldwin. Woo, Boyer about ate shit, buddy. And then he fucking bumpered the two. Luke and Clint have been going at it. I can't wait to hear what Tommy Baldwin says this week on Door Bumper Clear. I'll get a kick out of that. Don't worry, we're here. We're just quiet during commercials. Of course, I'm quiet a lot now because nobody ever talks in the stream anymore. I'm actually going to watch Cup qualifying tomorrow because they're doing the pit crew competition. And then we'll be streaming the O'Reilly race at 4. And then a long day on Sunday. Are you ready for the 350 lap All-Star race with the entire goddamn field? Not the entire field, for the whole race.
During the years, doing the pit stop competition. We're going to do it right here at Dover for the first time, and it's all wrapped into qualifying tomorrow, Daniel.
It's going to be a lot of fun. You know, I love the day of the pit stop competition because it's a great bond with your team, you know. Last year, actually, I was so close of winning it. We finished second. And I was super proud of my team, you know. And right now, I have an amazing group of guys as well. So, looking forward to battle in the pit stop challenge and also to have a good qualifying effort. I believe that will be one of the best teams in the grid in and out, and that's gonna be key for tomorrow.
That's a lot of pressure, isn't it? You want to deliver for those guys that work so hard to change those tires.
Well, that's what we do, Michael. Like, we live for these moments. Like, I don't even know what it would be of my life without pressure. You know, I love those moments.
That's why you're successful in the toughest motorsport series in America. And everything. That's why you're so good.
Thank you, Michael.
ourselves, and we try to execute the best way possible.
Love to see those guys on display working in tandem with you as the driver. So that'll be coming up tomorrow at FS1 at noon.
Getting those tires cleaned off.
All right, they're going to be filling up, Michael, with some Sunoco race fuel with zero carbon bioethanol. And Josh, you're first up.
Well, for Carson Hocevar, they over-adjusted on the last stop, went from too free to too tight. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment and adjust some of the damage on that truck. For the 62 of Christopher Valley, said he's 3.5 numbers too tight, so they're going to work to free up that.
A lot of guys complaining about tight trucks
On the
today.
bottom right-hand side there, you'll see the 45 of Brock Chastain. He is doing triple duty here this weekend for the second week in a row. He told his team that the turning feels good, that it fired off much better on that run. And for Kyle Busch, he said that the rear is a
They
little
made an adjustment for Kyle,
The funny thing with him and Brian Batty, a little wedge adjustment. He said you don't have to
and
use
Kyle's going to get beat out of the pits here
give me 3/4 out.
by Chastain, Majeski,
Kyle Busch.
and it looked like Ruggiero was going to beat him, but Kyle managed the timing lines better, so Kyle drops to third. Chastain with a fast truck at the end of that last stage takes the lead.
It's been a heck of a day for Daniel Suarez. A very rare 90-minute practice session on Friday. Had to take the time to debrief, of course, with your team. Got escorted up to the booth. You made the change. I don't even know where you changed. And here you are in the booth with us. And we thank you so much. It's been a busy day. I know you're being pulled in different directions.
Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Michael. You know, I changed and I came here almost as fast as my race car.
You brought a beautiful tie, by the way.
As fast as your race car. I'd make a joke about his cars being slow, but Suarez has actually been fast this year.
My beautiful wife right now is in Brazil. She's watching from Brazil, so hello, baby. And it was a little bit more difficult, you know, to pick my outfit because I had to FaceTime her, and we were debating if this tie was, you know, but it's been okay.
I mean, it's great. Tell me about the All-Star race. I was able to win it back in the day. I mean, it's just a great.
A Michael Waltrip loves getting a name drop that All-Star race he won.
You know, 2017, I think, or 18, I finished second to my amigo Kevin Harvick. That one still hurts a little bit, but no, it's an amazing event. I love it because it's all or nothing. You know, it's one of those weekends that is all or nothing, and we get to celebrate it. We have a different format for this weekend, which I think is something exciting as well.
Yes, $1 million on the line. That's coming up on Sunday. $1 million on the line.
That's not that much, really. It's really not that much. Oh my God, it's $1 million! Like, wow.
That's a good looking amigo right there. Do you agree with that?
I agree. Tyler Reddick is handsome. What's Andrew Tate doing wearing a Joey Logano hat? Oh, that's Joey Logano. My bad.
Third and final stage. Straight ahead. Kyle Busch is left the post tonight, 89 laps. Chastain 4. Cole Butcher 3 laps. Caden Honeycutt 1 lap. Here we go as the drivers approach the Echo Park Automotive Restart Zone. Ross Chastain, Ty Majeski, great pit stops got out in front of Kyle Busch. We're racing again.
So new leader via pit stops, Ross Chastain. Busch took the outside, started right behind him. Let's see if it's really going to be that hard to pass. Or does Kyle have the best truck, period, and it doesn't matter. Clears Majeski for second. Chastain launched out to a nice lead. And Boyer's about to wreck his teammate. Look out. And what the hell happened to Hocevar on pit road? And Boyer's about to get wrecked by his other teammate. Never mind. They sorted it out. Boyer was right. All them Ram trucks except Corey LaJoy are running close together. Corey's so far back he can't see them.
Up to the 7th position after starting in the back at the end of that first stage. This is good stuff for the 11.
Michael Boyer going in the right direction. He's on the left side of our screen now, up to 20th.
Well, he was in a hornet's nest. Check this out. It's still going on. But just a lap ago, watch Hocevar. That's the 25 truck just ahead of Carson, and he flips Boyer.
Whoa, yeah, that was a little bit. I mean, where are they? They're just almost in the 20 or so. It's a dogfight. You know, when you're in the 20th, 15th place, it's a dogfight over there. And let me tell you, if I was Hocevar, I better run because Clean Boyer is gonna pay a little bit back from that little love.
But and you said it, when you're back in the pack, it's harder racing than it is up front for sure.
It's harder because, especially right now in stage 3, because these guys know that this is their only shot to make track position. You know, we're getting towards the end of the race, so it's now or never.
And Clint's moving up. That puts him in the top 20.
That's Parker Eatman.
Coming back.
And the 42 that Boyer was going around. Meanwhile, up front, battle for third here. Ty Majeski fighting back, trying to hold off Lane Riggs. We see this time and time again, Michael. Lane Riggs fired mid-pack, and somehow he ends up battling up front. It's going straight to the front.
It's just been impressive, especially if you tuned in earlier today and watched the struggle that practice was. No speed for him, no speed for his teammate either, Chandler Smith. And they've rallied, put Riggs up in the 3rd spot. Smith's back at 13th, but he's gaining on it. Josh, what are they saying with that Chandler Smith truck? It's been a struggle all day.
Well, yeah, that is the thing. He's around 15, now up to 13 all day long. But the first stage complained about being too tight, so they can't be aggressive on the throttle like I want to be. They made some adjustments after that stage. Came back after stage 2, said that really didn't help. He wants to be able to run some different lines, but he really can't with the way that truck is set up right now. They made another big swing during that last stop, so let's see if that helps the 38, who's currently second in the points for the rest of this race, guys.
So 38, Chandler Smith in 13th. He's got his sights set on Christian Eck is just ahead of him in the 91. Another truck, those McAnally Hogeman racing machines, they were way off in practice, Michael, but making some effort here.
I think Tom Majeski's faster than Lane Riggs right now. What do you think, Daniel? He's able just to hang right there with him, but really difficult to pass here when the guy's really fast on the bottom.
You know, if I have to guess, Ty Majeski is a little bit freer than Riggs. That's why he can run the bar much a little bit better. And also kind of like hook the very, very bottom of the racetrack. And Riggs is actually better a little bit higher on the racetrack. So yeah, I mean, it just depends on the balance of the car. And right here, you know, we have a battle for sixth place between Christopher Bell and Honeycutt. So, that's going to be a battle, because right now they know that they only have 9 laps pretty much or so to go. So they have to gain the top position right now to be able to put themselves in position.
Carson Hosfar seated damage on the left side of that truck.
We saw him back there bouncing off Boyer at the restart. He's made it all the way up to 13th, Boyer 19th. So the 77 is fast as usual, but he's marred in traffic. Let's see if he has to rough up the 38. He doesn't mind roughing people up. I don't know if you've noticed that or not, Daniel.
He's had damage from a couple other trucks throughout this race. Didn't add that to the list.
I was, whoa.
You didn't like that.
Well, I would say this. What happened there is that the 38 has crashed the wall on exit. And the 77 was gauging himself to a left rear of the 38. And then, they made contact, but he wasn't following on the 77.
Ross Chastain continues to lead 0.5 of a second over Kyle Busch. 90 laps to go from Dover.
The yard looks incredible. Thanks. All it took was.
Right in front of the truck now. We're being told he had a flat right.
Hocevar had a flat right front during the break. We stay green, so that pretty much seals the deal for him.
Out and down the pit road.
Yeah, he had an issue earlier, and this is just the end of it, making his way to pit.
And Luke Baldwin did Boyer wreck Luke Baldwin?
That's Luke Baldwin in the 2. Saw him in his battles with Clint Boyer all race long. That's a big hit.
That's a big one.
Part-time driver, 19-year-old out of Mooresville, North Carolina. He has 10 races remaining, but this one is going to hurt. Wants to make the most of every opportunity and show that he belongs here.
He's shown great speed and done a good job. Just see what goes down racing against the 12 of Butterbean.
Nah, he busted his own ass, and he got Butterbean. Man, Butterbean has had some amazing saves today. Brennan Queen's my driver of the race for not wrecking as many times as he's been sideways.
Sweeps you down to the bottom once you have contact.
his teammate.
Yes. He spent a lot of time with our amigo Clint.
He has spent a lot of time with those Rams, for
Yes,
sure.
he has. Now I'm curious about the fuel window. We know they can make it from here. Do you take a chance and pit, or do you stay out and save some tires?
What would you say if
Man,
you were
that's
Chastain right now?
I think that that's a.
Well, you're in the window here. You got to pit if you're in the window.
I can see another caution coming, so I think I will stay out right now. What do you guys think?
I think you're probably onto something. If
Right?
history tells us something, right? Nice overhead shot here, Michael.
Oh, I love the Goodyear blimp. It takes me back to when I was a kid. When you saw the Goodyear blimp at a sporting event, you knew it was a big deal.
It was a huge deal, Michael. I'm still waiting for my invite to go up there with those folks or amigos on Twitter to
It's so
ride along on that thing and call my mom from all there.
Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. It's born on the track, but it's built for the street. It's a beautiful night here, Michael. We talked about it in practice. See that racetrack on the inside? It's a gravel racetrack inside the concrete racetrack. That's where they race horses.
Harness racing.
Harness racing, and then you can go right over to the casino and lay some bets down on the harness racing.
Are we going to open pit road, even though there's kind of a mess down there? Yeah, I see the green light down there. This is going to answer the questions what these cats do.
The green light at the pit entry lets competitors know if they want to come down. They sure can right now. 81 laps to go in this one. That was a great battle between Chastain and Kyle Busch. He was closing. He was there.
It was about to be a good one. Oh my God!
Oh, look at them all.
Pit, because you can make it from here if you have to. Ross stayed out. Ross is the only one that. Well, good win, Kyle Busch. Ross is the only guy that stayed out.
But if the caution comes out in 30, 40 laps, he's gonna win the race because he's gonna be one of the few trucks that is gonna have a set of tires there.
Josh.
They left the decision up to Christopher Bell whether he wanted to come in or stay out. He wanted to come in and get fuel and those four tires. Man,
Yeah, there was back and forth between Brian Patty and Kyle Busch of what to do here on the taking the pit stop. They were a little worried about fuel to the end, thought that they might be a little short, but Ross Chastain, he was like, "Are you sure? We're concerned about these tires last weekend."
And Kyle Busch wins the race off pit road, and we'll get to start on the front row with fresher tires than the leader. Game, set, and fucking match. Hope the race goes green the rest of the damn way.
This is such a narrow pit road right here. Watch Kyle Busch exit his box.
Two outside, two outside.
Dawson
He thought it was
Sutton
only one.
Hello.
I'm shocked Dawson Sutton's able to pit with the leaders. Be right back.
the only one of them I've ever sold right out since we've been collecting and putting them back as original as we could.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but are you a pack rat?
Sort of, yeah.
Check out the all-new Fox Sports digital show, Speed, with Harvick and Buxton, fueled by Cohen. Subscribe to Speed on Fox on YouTube, the Fox Sports app, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I want to tell you, Jamie, what brings a smile to my face is walking through that garage area and running into Richard Childress. It's like running into Richard Petty. You know, you just get to experience the roots of this sport. I saw the CRC truck out there earlier today, and that was Richard Childress' sponsor back in the 70s and 80s. And, you know, you see those things, and it just reminds you of the wonderful personalities and folks that were helped make this sport what it is today.
So much history with these folks. And
Did I-
for me, it's unbelievable. You know, to still have an opportunity to hang out with legends like Richard Childress, Richard Petty, Cal Petty, you, Michael. You know, like so many.
Okay, so two trucks actually stayed out.
Did I read
Chastain
that RC
and his
Childress is
teammate,
going to race in
Eaton.
Crown Victoria with Cletus?
So Kyle Busch takes
I
inside
did that
front
with
row.
Cletus last year a couple times, and if Richard isn't, I would encourage him to do so because he's exactly that guy. He needs to be out there. That's a lot of fun, and he needs to be out there with Cletus and them guys.
That's amazing.
Well, this is
Choosing
gonna be
it up.
very interesting. I'm
This is
really,
gonna be
really
crazy
excited for
again.
this because, like I said, you know, Ross, they made a bet, right? He knows that he's gonna lose the lead right now. I mean,
I don't think so. I mean, you're right. He's gonna lose.
he's gonna lose it right away, Michael. The tires are right next to him.
Guys, let's take a look at this real quick. Kyle Busch and what he's done tonight. How about this? First driver to lead 1,000 laps at a single racetrack. That's pretty impressive.
Kyle's in prime position to get his 5th Dover truck win. We're going to restart with 76 to go. Your hand was kind of forced there. I think pitting there was the right call because it gets you in the window, and the race could go green. I mean, it's a truck race, so you don't think it'd go green for 76 laps, but it might.
Around maybe 30 laps. And we've seen him come from the back and make their way in front. Just think about Kate Honeycutt. He did it.
So, Chastain is the leader. Bold call to stay out considering the entirety of the rest of the field pitted, and Ross kind of spun the tires just a little bit. The 42 is going to stack up that outside, so Kyle Busch should be able to come out of this in real good shape. What is the 42 doing? He just ruined Gio's race. He cost Gio like 6 positions there. And Ross has got that thing hooked up on the outside. The outside's where you want to be on these restarts if you got the speed, but I just think that tire advantage, whatever little bit that tire advantage is worth, is going to be enough to help Kyle overcome this in the long run. I don't think Kyle has to be in too much of a rush. Shot to Lane Riggs up to 3rd. Highest he's run all day. Brandon Jones hit the wall a little bit.
Christopher Bell on the march forward in the 62, that bright blue truck in 6th right now. Caden Honeycutt there in 7th right now.
This is actually very interesting, you know, because the tires of the 45 truck are actually holding on very good. So I'm asking to myself, how many laps,
Ross and Kyle are basically running identical lap times, and Kyle has fresh tires. So.
if we get a caution in 3 laps, he's going to have the same advantage that the 7 has him right now, and he's going to have horrible track position. Yeah. He's not going to be able to get that back. So it's going to be very interesting right now to learn how long it's going to take the 7 or the tires to overcome the older tires of the 45.
It's not a great scenario. Even though Ross is able to hold the lead, it's not great for him because he's got another stop for fuel that he's got to make.
So Brandon Jones in the 1, back in 8th right now. Let's take a look at him bouncing off the wall. And around those
Mini Tyrell just wrecked. Caution.
Caution comes out for the 5th time.
More damage than it seems on Mini Tyrell's truck.
It doesn't matter. You got to make a decision.
Well, at this point, it's too early, Michael. Like, if you beat right now, you're going to lose all your track position.
Well, but you're going to lose it all later, too. But you have better tires. I
Hopefully
get
better
it.
tires. So that's what I was saying. Like, where is the sweet spot? How many laps?
Not Clint Boyer was involved in this one.
Oh, my God. Ramigo, I think.
Boyer in the 25. Making it 3 wide.
Oh, and the 14 just got loose. That wasn't Boyer's fault. That just pushed hard, 3 wide racing. Boyer saw an opening. He went for it. Anybody's able to take that.
Especially because Boyer knows that the 42 truck, the white truck, he's with old tires, so he had to, fill up that gap. Your road is open right here.
So Mini Tyrell not as lucky as Boyer, who escapes unscathed. Boyer in 16th. As the caution is out, Mini Tyrell is on pit road.
He was able to drive away and get some work to that ram. Carson Hocevar, a couple of laps down. Looks like he's going to be the first truck laps down, and we'll get the free pass.
Get one lap back. Let's listen to Boyer's radio after that incident.
Yeah, he lost it off 4 there. And to be honest, he was in a spot too. I don't. It's all good.
Boyer feels bad. You can hear his tone.
Yeah.
He did put him in a bind, but I'm telling you, this race, the laps are winding down. There was a gap there, and he just jumped in it.
Gio Ruggiero on pit road. You see the Barabon tape out. Some damage for him. We're under caution with 70 laps to go for this incident right here from Mini Tyrell.
Welcome to Wendy's. Let's go, Roy.
My leaderboard's actually been working today. So I'll celebrate. The leaderboard during the truck race is working for once.
In Chicago this weekend, conditions are cool, the track is fast, and track records are in more jeopardy than Al Capone's enemies on St. Valentine's Day. It's qualifying for the Route 66 Nationals coming up next after the NASCAR truck race on FS1.
Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the EcoSave 200 in Dover, Delaware. Well, Gio Ruggiero came down pit road to fix the damage caused by this.
Well, Parker, he didn't get tires, and he was a bit of a moving chicane, and he just was not able to get out of the way of Gio, and Gio got some big damage out left front.
That was another good truck, guys, was running up front most of this race.
Well, they've got it sealed up here. I'm still worried. I'm still curious about this Ross Chastain strategy. He's going to restart first, but he's still
He last pitted on lap 94. The field
Save gas, Ross. Ross is still leader for now. Everybody else is pitted. It's good to go.
Ross Chastain leads him out of turn 4 alongside Kyle Busch once again.
Big run on the top there by Lane Riggs. Was able to give a nice shove to Ross.
Can Kyle get this done on the inside?
Kyle's going to clear him or no?
Can't clear him. Just Ross is able to hang on that right rear just enough. Now the tires might have evened out a little bit. Kyle got really loose under the 45. I thought he was going to wipe him out. Not intentionally, just...
Lane Riggs moves back to 4th as Ty Majeski picks up another spot.
What about Caden Honeycutt? We talked about him coming from the back of 5th to 6th, but Jamie, it gets tough to pass when you get up there in that top.
Dover and tough to pass. It's been that way my whole life. No matter what vehicle, what tire combination, what aero package, what horsepower, don't fucking matter. My whole life, Dover's hard to pass. And Boyer's got a bad tire rub on the left front. He's made some contact with somebody. Racing with all the damn squirrels today. I hope that goes away. It's good on the straightaway. It's cleared up a little bit. It's still smooth, man. It's really smoking heavy when he gets down on when the truck's taking that heavy load on the left front in the middle of the corner. Pause. Heavy load.
See the damage on the left rear too, because he races there with. Like, is that the 81 trailer tires going down? Oh yeah.
He's still digging, you guys. Just lost another spot, but not giving up. Boyer back to 20th. Gio Ruggiero out of the pits after getting that damage repair. Here's another look at Boyer on the bottom.
Looks like 38 might get a little bit sideways. Bam. There you go. Right there. Man, that was.
Kyle heating up Ross. Ross just kind of mirror driving, taking the line away.
89 laps to 9. Ross Chastain has led 45.
I have a feeling that the 45 is in a bad spot right now because even if the caution comes, in the next 10 laps, I don't feel like the difference on tires is going to be big enough for him to be able to come through the entire field. It seems to me that his stride, it would be okay if he got the caution at the right time, but if he got
Nope.
in the same stride, but he being, almost the only one, it's going to be very tough for him to make it work.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a long day's work to get that pit stop, go to the back, make the lane in front. We see how hard it is to pass. All race long, nipping at the first two, but just can't get there.
Majeski's like best in class for the truck regulars today.
Actually, Chastain got their last win at Darlington back in 2024. Last time we saw a watermelon splash and splattered all over the racetrack in the truck series.
Oh, Ross got really loose off of 2. Here's the pass. Kyle kind of did the same thing to not run him over. So I don't think Kyle could take full advantage of Ross's mistake, and the booth didn't even react to it because they're not paying attention. They're half asleep up there calling this fucking race. And with 58 to go, Kyle drives it into turn 1, takes the lead. See you later, Kyle Busch, leader with 58 to go. Stay green, I don't care.
Make this pit stop a little bit more palatable for Ross Chastain. I'm not leading and bidding from there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough for him.
Now Ross Chastain's under attack from Ty Majeski. Doesn't want to lose another spot. Side by side for second.
Ross about squeezed
He said
Majeski in the
laps to
wall.
go from
just lost the lead and immediately dropped back to fourth, and it's going to be fifth because Bell's definitely faster than him. Go, Kyle, go! Let's give a big shout out to Carson Hocevar for not bringing out a caution on purpose when his tire went down earlier. That's growth. Here.
They're coming out of retirement for this one-off Truck Series race. He's driving for Ram and Colic. I know he's had the nerves, the excitement of it all. And guys, he's given us a lot to talk about. He worked his way all the way up to 15. We saw him have a fender rub, but he's not giving up. He's still out there running 20th.
I honestly think that he's doing an amazing job.
I think Boyer's tire is going to be okay.
Because we have to also remember that, these trucks that they have at Caldic with Ram, they're good, but they're not winning trucks just yet. So the fact that Boyer is being there,
These prices
top
are
20,
fucking
top 15 at
ridiculous.
times, I think it's very remarkable.
Ridiculous.
He hasn't been a race car in a little while, so I think he's doing an amazing job.
And you got to give a shout out to Ram too. They put 3 in the top 10 last week at Watkins for the first time, and today Haley's running 12th, LaJoy's 15th, Butterbean is 16th. Boyer's got an issue with his tire. Might be that left front starting to give up after the rub. But anyway, the Rams they're coming together. They're getting better, and I think that's good to see. Just a little bit of progress here and there.
Sounds like they're leaving it in his hands if he wants to bring it down pit road, Daniel.
Yeah, I mean, I promise you that the competitor inside of that helmet is going to say, we're not coming in, because he knows that he's going to have everything. But only he knows what he's feeling, and that's very important, for him to make that call.
He said he thinks it's the right rear. He feels a vibration. You can see his hands there. We've seen guys bouncing around all day long. Kind of tough to pick up. As we zoom in on the battle for third, C. Bell has gotten to Lane Riggs.
Ty Majeski just 0.6 of a second off Kyle Busch. Caden Honeycutt, though, top 5. He had the penalty for speeding early in this one. Let's get an update, Amanda.
Caden Honeycutt took the opportunity to make that pit stop when all the leaders came in aside from Ross Chastain. Well, the radio to him was that we may be 4 laps short on fuel. About 20 laps ago now, they did tell him, restrict this truck. Do not push it until we get 20 more laps. So I'm assuming Caden's going to start taking off now with what he's got with that truck. And on the case of Ross Chastain, I talked to Bill Gould. He's 25 laps short on fuel. So if they don't get the caution, Ross will definitely be coming in before then.
Chastain now is falling back to 8. Thank you, Amanda. What is that like in that moment where your crew chief is saying, hey, you can't push it, we need to take care of it, we need to save?
It's just part of the game. You have to trust your team, and you have to understand that as a driver, you only have so many things that you can see,
right? And your team has all this data and all this information, and you have to just trust them that they're making the right calls in the amount of fuel that they are having you save.
I want to watch this. Look at this line. This is on purpose. We see Carson Hocevar,
He's cleaning her up there.
and he's decided to take it to the very high side. Right now, he's the free pass truck. He's still a lap down, but he's getting ready to lose that because Dawson Sutton is the next guy on Kyle Busch's list.
Got a big moment right there. I think he's coming back to pit road.
Yeah, what's going on now? He was really running a line that I haven't seen anyone in today, and the lap times were good
I
up
think
there.
he got a flat tire. He got a right front flat.
Well, they've had an issue going on with the right
no.
front
I mean,
earlier.
you see, he was throwing the wheel like
He was sliding to trying to get down to pit road speed.
Yeah, I think that's a frustrating driver right there.
Well, he's had a lot of damage. You see all the repair work they have on the front end of that truck. He was 2 laps down. He got one of the free passes,
Now it's all over.
and it's all over for Carson Hocevar. Meanwhile, up front, Kyle Busch working his way around lap traffic. Ty Majeski keeping him in his sights. Lane Riggs behind him, and Christopher Bell in 4th.
This
Can we-
Majeski truck is fast today. From the time they unloaded, he had great speed. And you can see, Jamie, he's closing in on Kyle right now.
He is. Michael, you liked him from the time he unloaded off the truck, and we talked about his crew chief, Joe Shear. He won 3 straight races here back in 17, 18, and 19. It's been a good night, but I'll tell you what, you look at his season, Daniel, look at the up and the down. It looks like a heart rate monitor. Look at that.
He does look like a hard rate motor. But listen, they are getting better. And today they have had a very, very solid top 3, top 5 kind of day. So, and actually right now, honestly, I'm going to debate that maybe he's even a little bit faster than the 7 of Kyle Busch.
I think so too.
So if he finds himself in the right spot in traffic, he may have has a shot to win this thing.
I think if I looked at that Ty Majeski performance of the year, it looks a lot like my stock portfolio. does a lot of that, it seems.
He does, and it's never fun when he's out.
Up and down for Majeski. We'll see if he can end on the high side here at Dover.
fun to watch football on Fox. Our man Clint Boyer has
why am I
gone
not
a
signed
lap
in? I
down.
never saw that.
Kyle Busch made his way around the outside of Boyer.
So Boyer thought he had a loose wheel, decided to stay out. He maintains 20th, so he is the first one a lap down. Kyle Busch has extended his lead over Ty Majeski just over a second now.
Yeah, he got away from Majeski in some traffic.
I don't
and
understand.
has been able to maintain that lead. Last time by, Ty was a couple tenths faster, but he was able to drive away in that traffic.
There's Ben Rhodes. He was one of the two that got busted for speeding on the first round of pit stops.
Look at this traffic they're
Slowly
faced
making
with.
his way, though. He's up into the fifth spot.
We haven't talked about him all day. I haven't seen him, all day in the front, and it seems like he has pretty good speed right now.
Had an early issue at Watkins Glen. To the garage area goes Carson Hosevar with problems all day on that 77 truck. There you see the beautiful number 99. It's got barn paint on the side of it. You ought to see it. It looks like an old barn. They did a great job with the livery on that 99.
Yeah, they do. They do, and it looks pretty fast right now.
He is putting down some lap times.
Well, Amanda was telling us in the break just to keep an eye on all those drivers who last pitted on lap 120, that they're a little concerned about fuel as of now, and especially Ross Chastain, who last pitted on 94, and he's dropping. We're hearing he may be coming to pit road soon. You see him right there back at 10.
He's not concerned about it. He just knows he doesn't have enough.
Right.
Yeah, I know. There is no question about the 45.
There he comes.
Here he comes.
That's a shame. They tried to play a strategy card that did not work. The whole field came behind them.
I want to know why I'm
That
not signed
hand
in
out
on
the
my
window,
Ticketmaster
get
account.
down to pit road speed. And that's hard to do here at Dover, isn't it? Watch this.
It's very hard. You know why, Michael?
Why am I
Because
not
the
signed in?
sensation of the
And why
speed,
is it
our brains and our eyes start to process everything so quick when we are out there on the racetrack. We are going average 150, 160 miles per hour. So when we have to slow down to run 40 miles per hour, 45 miles per hour, you feel like you are walking. So it's very, very difficult to slow down that much.
What a run for Kyle Busch. Fast from the time we put him on the track, and he's just been dominant today.
I want to know why my password
Putting down laps. While Ross Chastain painfully comes to pit road.
Kyle Busch has led 126 laps. It's the most laps he's led in a race since 2019. He led 174 at Martinsville. As the leader, Kyle Busch, crosses the line, we've reached our Craftsman. 20 to go.
The question here is how, Michael, I sometimes we get spoiled in the Cup Series because we have so much information, right? So much
I
data.
don't understand. I never changed my password. I never signed out. I didn't do
These
anything.
trucks, they have less amount of information, less amount of engineers. So how accurate they are when it comes to the fuel, you never know. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see here how close is where close of fuel.
Yes.
Right?
We did the poet fuel strategy and talked about the fact that the pit window was 80 to 85 laps. When you run around on a racetrack, sometimes you got to refine that. You've got to figure out exactly what that means. You can't just be 5 laps. 5 laps is 5 miles. That's a lot of gas.
So that can be the difference between making it or not making it. So I think these guys are going to have to really trust their team in what they're doing and just trying to make a speed. Dover is one of those racetracks that actually you can still make good speed saving fuel.
Because it's momentum, right?
Because it's momentum. You just start using less brake. You leave earlier. It happened to me here that I started saving fuel and I went faster. So you never know. Maybe these guys are saving fuel.
Well, they just told Kyle Busch they are good to go on fuel by 1 lap.
Well, he's squeezing out, just like Daniel said, and making sure he tries to save all he can as our man. Clint Boyer brings that 25 to pit road, reported a vibration several laps ago. Must have gotten worse. And on top of the screen, Daniel, all year long I've talked about these two as my championship favorites. They're going to be the guys week in and week out that are right up front battling for wins and races. And I love where Ty Majeski is. We saw his performance over the year, up and down all year long. he's saying right now today, yeah, they might be the favorites.
You tag out. Will, put your helmet on.
I don't know what all that means. Somebody needs to put their helmet on and come over the wall.
A bigger problem.
Oil.
See how
Old Boyer got took out by the mechanical issues.
Let's not talk about Clint's brain. Things we don't get confused.
Roll the bottom lane inside. Clear.
That was a big moment for Boyer. They just told Boyer
Out
on
fucking
the radio he's done.
rages.
You see it right there.
Oh man, what a shame. He was doing such a good job. I'm very, very proud of Clint. He was doing such a good job consistently in the top 20.
So 14 laps to go and 16 drivers on the lead lap. Kane Honeycutt running fourth. Let's listen.
All right, listen. To finish this thing off, I need you to run the bottom. Get down, go up halfway up the track. You got to stay on the bottom. Stay a little bit more here, but I'm going to stay with the thing out.
That's all about fuel. He wants them to run the shortest way around this racetrack. And I love what Daniel said. You know, sometimes when you start rolling out, you learn some things. You pick up a little bit of speed. Uh-oh.
Well, those are tires. Had like 2 laps down. That's the 45.
I was going to say, here comes Ross Chastain, but that shows how fast he is, but it's all for naught. Ross is laps down.
Right
At this
now.
point, he's just having fun. Yeah, I mean, that's with a little bit of frustration.
Yes, I was going to say that as well.
Somebody else having fun is this guy. Kyle Busch continues to extend his lead, 2.2 seconds right now over Ty Majeski. 12 laps to go. Got 5 cautions today for 28 laps. 5 different leaders for 7 different lead changes.
We have 10 to go. 11, Daniel. Talk about what that's like with a big lead. And you start hearing, feeling vibrations, hearing noises, and he has a comfortable lead, but there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, especially when you are a driver that hasn't won many races. Hey, but look at this. We see Clee here. I mean, apparently, they just report to us that the stops on the right rear, for some reason, they broke. So he wasn't wrong. He had a loose wheel. So, you know, I give kudos to my amigo Clint, because after a few years of retirement, he still has the feel of a loose wheel. So he got that one right.
Yes. And great job by that team. Alex Jans deals with a different driver behind the wheel every week. By the way, Travis Pastrana is going to be in the 25 next week at Charlotte, which I talked to Travis and he said, I was terrible in the trucks. It was my worst track. So I said,
A lot of slow trucks struggling around right now. I'm kind of waiting for the rug to get pulled out from under KB.
Travis
KFB.
McFarland before Cletus. Travis is a wild man. He can do it all. And looking forward to seeing him back in a truck.
That's literally not the
Free
fucking
agent truck for
password,
Ram.
man.
Making it a lot of fun for us. Our man Jamie McMurray in at San
That's
Diego.
not what I topped.
Jamie back.
Boy, am I getting pissed at this fucking phone right now.
Yeah,
He raced
this
at
guy,
NASCAR.
this guy looks exactly the same.
Same hairdo and everything.
Yeah, same everything.
Jesus fuck.
Kyle Busch hugging the bottom there. There goes Ross. Dawson Sutton also had just been on pit road in that 26.
Hey, that 7 truck slowing down more than what I was expecting. Do you think that they told him to save pretty hard or something?
They told him he was good to go
One lap.
plus 1 lap.
Yeah,
yes.
but right now he's slowing down a lot. So I wonder if they say, hey, never mind, keep saving for a little bit for us.
He's got a big
Max
man.
saved.
Max
You
saved.
hear that? So what happened with we're good to go for 1 lap?
And you look at that interval behind him, Ty Majeski, it's closing now. You heard he's in full save mode. There's Majeski in the picture.
Majeski ran a half second faster than Kyle last time by, and a half second again this time by, so he'll get there in a hurry.
Majeski, I don't think Majeski is actually saving a lot because he's running the top brother.
I think he's full bore all over. He sees that 7 truck ahead. He said, I got to get there. If I run out of gas, I run out.
You know what is one of the worst feelings, Michael? When they tell you, keep saving, keep saving, keep saving, and then the race is over and they find out that you still had a gallon or 2.
Well, I think Kyle Busch is not going to let Ty Majeski get there. He's going to save all he can and still keep the lead and run out of gas if that's what happens. But he's not going to let Majeski get there.
I agree. I think he picked up the pace once again.
Great day for Caden Honeycutt, guys. Running fourth, extends that points lead. Had that penalty earlier, was able to fight back.
Hey, what about my amigo Corey LaJoy? You know, running 11.
Good job.
Great job for those colleague rap boys. Getting better and better.
And I also like seeing Jake Garcia. He always qualifies well, seems to have issues every now and then during the race, but Jake Garcia currently in the top 10 as well.
2 laps to go. Kyle Busch will see the white flag next time by. Busch won earlier this season at Atlanta. Runs part-time.
I think there are a couple trucks that are slowing down a lot, but they're running out of fuel because
Is that, oh, every time I see this seven truck, he looks like he's off the pace, but he's hanging in there.
Final lap of the race. 2.5-second lead over Ty Majeski. We haven't raced here in 6 years, and some things just seem to not change. Kyle Busch
get rid of this.
back behind the wheel. He knows all about getting to victory lane. Here he comes off at turn number 4. Kyle Busch wins at Dover for the 5th time in his career.
Kyle Busch won.
That's awesome. Very good. Way to go. Very good for his followers. HenryCars.com.
Absolutely dominated. Led 147 laps. Well done by the pit crew. Brian Patty is crew chief.
Those are a couple of my guys, my pit crew guys.
Their guys are going to go into this All-Star weekend with a lot of confidence, Daniel.
Oh, trust me, my guys have confidence. My guys have confidence. I'm pretty sure they're going to be just fine.
Got to be a good feeling for Kyle Busch to continue his dominance of this 1 mile concrete oval. Got enough gas to do a burnout.
Love that start-finish line for All-Star Weekend.
Look at those guys on the wall. Proud of their work they did here today.
Kyle just loves coming to the Truck Series.
I mean, he loves
Laying
winning.
it down. Yes,
He
he
doesn't
does.
matter what it is. I mean, who doesn't love winning?
It's been a
This
while.
guy is good at this.
Been a while on the Cup side, but over here in Trucks, he wins about every 4 starts.
Hey, if you have no in it, I'm okay with him winning.
Good to see you back in a truck.
Can't wait to watch your race this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend's going to be a lot of fun.
Pit stop competition, qualifying coming up tomorrow.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice.
Parked it right on the start-finish line.
HendrickCars.com. Mr. Hendrick, proud of his truck today.
What an amazing job, you know, HenryCars.com. They have done for the entire sport, you know, they have cars and trucks pretty much on every series.
That was a whooping. He put a whooping on him today.
He did. He definitely did. He did an amazing job.
And we knew it earlier, Michael. During practice, he was smiling. And what'd you say? A happy Kyle Busch
Yes.
is a fast Kyle Busch. Here it is. The Kyle Busch.
He's going to do the bow.
Rowdy got to do the bow. How nice.
69
Old KFB got to win a race.
Series.
That's amazing.
13th overall win here at Dover. Where's he put all those trophies?
Yeah, that's a good question. I talked to him one day about that. He has a garage full of them.
No doubt. He's got the helmet off. Amanda, let's hear from Kyle Busch.
And a bow in front of the fans that are all on their feet down here at the Monster Mile. And Michael Waltrip said earlier in the race that a confident Kyle Busch is a dangerous Kyle Busch. Your 69th victory in this series, your 5th right here. Why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is, you know. So I know all too well, unfortunately, with the Cup stuff. But you know, here with the truck stuff right now is it's awesome just to be a part of Spire Motorsports. Thanks to Jeff and Dan and Mr. H for the opportunity. HendrickCars.com. I'm sure it looked great out front leading the race, and it wasn't just Kyle Larson doing it. So you know, feels good to have another Kyle being able to do it and definitely some managing of the fuel there, managing of the tires there, and you know, it was an interesting, just kind of strategic battle, I guess, from the driver's seat. And you know, thanks to all the fans, appreciate everybody for being here at Dover and the Monster Mile for All Star Weekend. We thank you, and hopefully we have another great O'Reilly race tomorrow and an even better Cup race on Sunday.
We get to see you now 8 times a year in this series. You're the first driver to lead 1,000 laps at any track. Have you considered your continuing legacy on this series?
No, I've been around for a long time. That anytime I'm able to hear more things that have been accomplished, you know, it just goes to show you, yes, you've had a successful career, but you've also been here for a while. So, all in all, though, it takes a lot of great people beneath you or behind you, with you, all of those things, because you know Brian Patty and this bunch on this team was a part of the group in which I got rid of KBM, right? And so it's nice to be able to come back over here and win some more races again with that group. And yeah, just it's fun, and you know, want to keep doing it.
Well, with the fans on their feet, congratulations to Kyle Busch.
Stand by with Clint Boyer. Unfortunately, the day comes to an end early, but the smiles on your face, man. What was this experience like?
You know, it's an experience. I mean, hey, these kids are tough. They're tough on restarts. These trucks are tough. I knew I was in trouble. I kind of found my way right in the race and found some pace, and was running right there with my teammates. And I knew on that last stop, I pulled out there and warmed my tires up, and I was like, that didn't feel quite right, and I didn't want to believe what I thought it was. And sure as all get out, as soon as we took off under speed, I knew I was in big trouble. The thing was all over the place, and I can't believe it lasted as long as it did. It vibrated so long, I was like, well, screw it, let's keep digging. And finally the studs broke off is what happened. But you know, really proud to be a part of this Ram team. It was cool to have 4 teammates out there. I hated me and Mimi got in a tough spot there off of 4, and hated that he got turned around. But I had a ton of fun. This is a cool racetrack, man. Demanding racetrack. It's neat to see Kyle Busch in Victory Lane. NASCAR needs that. Get him some confidence moving into tomorrow's event this Sunday. But proud of being a part of this, and you know, who knows? Maybe I can be a part of it again. If you're gonna though, you need to do it more often. It's hard every 2 years or so. That's for sure. I'm old.
I'm so you're proud. Your son would say you didn't suck today.
Well, I don't know. We didn't finish. That's not necessarily kicking the butt, but I guess we didn't suck.
Thanks, Clint.
Clint Boyer,
Decent little race.
6-year-old.
I zoned out there at the end because I was handling getting 600 tickets on my phone. But all right, see you guys tomorrow.